So I want to talk about your economic policies and a variety of other things, but I mean, we have to address the obvious question.
Yeah,
So if people are not familiar, you was arrested, I think Friday,
Mhm.
from
yeah. Uh,
you were protesting at a ICE facility, and it made national news. You got arrested, and then that went viral on social media.
yeah,
Um, so can you talk about that experience as far as for people
yeah,
that might not be a lot of people have just seen clips on social media. They don't know exactly what you were protesting. How did
yeah.
it lead to that point? All of the things.
Well, I was actually not protesting when I was down there that time. The Geo Group is a private owned prison firm that ICE contracted or Homeland Security contracted to hold prisoners. They don't have a certificate of occupancy that's updated according to us. We were disputing that in court. They started putting detainees in there anyway. So we've been going down there every morning trying to get entry, serving them papers because we're in court and we just want to prove to the judge that they have denied us entry over and over and over again. So we've been doing that every morning. There's protests going on outside there every single day, almost every day with local activists. Sometimes I speak with them, sometimes I don't. I went back down there at 1 o'clock, 1:30 that evening because the congressmen were there and they wanted to do a press conference. They wanted me to be in the press conference, so I went. We were in there for about an hour and a half, man, until Homeland Security's boss, the special agent in charge, came down there. Ricky Patel, I think his name is. He came and escalated the situation. We was all there for an hour. ICE agents, everybody was there. Nobody said nothing. We was just in the same space. He came down there and came straight to me, trying to arrest me. I think he got orders to do that.
Mm.
I'd be like the police director here going downtown Newark arresting somebody for shoplifting or something. He probably never made an arrest in like years. He came there to target me, made me get off the property. I did. And he came outside of the property after he got a phone call and with about 15 ICE agents, and they arrested me anyway.
Mm.
After I left, they arrested me on the street out there, and it was a big scuffle. Obviously, people trying to stop them from arresting me, but they did it, and they did the whole thing. I went to a cell. They cuffed me. They kept me in cuffs. They took my picture, fingerprinted me, interrogated me the whole nine. I stayed in about 5 hours.
So they arrested you because they allegedly said that you were trespassing, meaning
Yeah,
that it was private property, which
yeah,
is interesting because about 4 years ago, New Jersey passed a landmark law that banned prisons from making deals with United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, which is ICE, right?
right.
But in February of this year, the Geo Group, which you said, they're known for privatizing prisons and
Yeah,
jails. They signed a $1 billion deal, a 15-year, $1 billion deal. So I'm just trying
yeah.
to figure out how this happens. Does that get approved by the governor? How does this happen in Newark without you knowing?
Well, I mean, this is a private deal. Obviously, the case that you're talking about is still, part of it has been ruled out, so they're still appealing it. The AG here is appealing it, so it's still not completely adjudicated yet. But I don't know if it applied to the private sector. But in any event, anybody, private or public, they open up something here. We have to have record of it. We have to do inspections. There must be certificate of occupancy. These guys believe they don't have to have one. Well, that's settled in court. It's not settled by ICE or the U.S. Attorney or the President of the United States. A court settles that dispute, and they have not settled it yet. So until that's done, we're still in dispute with Geo, which has nothing to do with ICE, by the way.
Mm.
I can't lie. Seeing you arrested was very unsettling. And I hope that you're okay.
Yeah.
For those who are like in New York and New Jersey, if that can happen to you, like what advice do you have to kids or young adults who may face similar instances and may not necessarily know how to handle it?
Well, I think we're living in a dangerous time, man. I don't know if we really understand that what's going on. I mean, we learning new line dances, but we got to figure out what's going on around here, man. We're in a serious space, man. These
Yeah.
guys could just like disregard the Supreme Court, disregard court orders. They can do what they feel like they can do whatever they want to do. And so you got to be on alert. You got to be focused. You have to know your rights, the laws, and at the end of the day, ultimately, they arrested me and took me through the whole process. Like I have to go to court on Thursday for pretrial hearing. They charged me with federal trespass, Class C misdemeanor. That stands for 30 days in jail and about $500 fine. It seems small, but it's still a problem. The reality is, we need to be focused on what's going on and be engaged and keep our ears and eyes open and be a part of what's going on. We can't be asleep around here.